Let's talk keys to the game, brought to you by Howard's Motor Sales, an amazing selection of used vehicles in Napoleon and Grand Rapids. Buy here, pay here. Lori Radcliffe, keys to the game.
We talked about this going on the way home last night, Dave, and it's going to be one-on-one matchups. We saw this Vinton County basically just dribble right around Shaker Heights Laurel and take it all the way to the basket, especially in that first half. Napoleon's going to have to make sure they keep those penetrations in front of them. If they get beat to the basket, you're asking your defense then not only to help on the penetration, but then to cover an outside shooter, and that's a really hard ask to ask of your defense. So I'm looking at one-on-one matchups. Can Napoleon keep Vinton County in front of them so that their defense doesn't have to rotate as much to cover those outside shooters? And rebounding, I think, is going to be huge. Both of these teams are somewhat undersized. We don't have anybody 6 foot or above 6 foot, I should say. So, both of these teams have potential of rebounding. I think it's going to be real key, especially in key spots. Who can get a key offensive rebound to put it back up and in when shots aren't falling?
Keys to the game from Howard's Motor Sales. Buy here, pay here. All right, time for starting lineups, brought to you by Vinton Stevens Body Shop. Come in with confidence, drive out with satisfaction. Napoleon, the home team, with a navy blue. They were visitors yesterday. The Napoleon guards are Taylor Strock, 5'9" senior, the leading scorer in Napoleon girls history, 16.5 points a game. Emma Pedroza, 5'8" junior, 9 points a game. Sophie Chips, 5'7" sophomore, 6 points a game. Kaylee Ressler, 6 foot senior, 12.5 points, 5.5 rebounds. Callie Helberg, 5'10" senior, 4 points, 6 rebounds.
And for the Vikings of Vinton County, Mariah Davis at the point, 5'9" senior, 13.5 points per game. The wings are Tegan Bartow, a 5'10" junior, 12 points per game. And Lacey Williams, a 5'9" junior, at 12 points per game. The forwards are Morgan Bentley, a 5'10" senior, 16.5 points and 10 rebounds. And Cameron Zinn, a 5'11" junior, 12 points, 10 rebounds for the Vinton County Vikings.
Starting lineup from Vinton Stevens Body Shop, now offering towing and recovery. Tip-off tonight brought to you by FCHC Pediatrics, dedicated to your child's health, in the North Medical Office building of the Fulton County Health Center. Taylor Strock jumping center against Cameron Zinn. Napoleon right to left, Vinton County left to right, and it is on the floor, and Vinton County's got it. Here they go, left to right. Mariah Davis up the sideline. Cameron Zinn going one-on-one against Ressler. Zinn will have to back it outside. Out on the point with the basketball. Tegan Bartow, but stepped out of bounds, so Napoleon forces a turnover right from the get-go.
Yeah, that was a key defensive stop even at the beginning by Kaylee Ressler as Zinn got the rebound. She went right to the basket but couldn't get all the way there, had to kick it back out.
She went one-on-one right at Kaylee. Napoleon with the ball right to left. Pedroza on the point. Man-to-man defense from Vinton County. Here's Sophie Chips. Looks right wing to Kaylee Ressler. Into the key, they've got it to Strock. Strock pressure, backs it away. Right sideline to Emma Pedroza. Tight man-to-man defense by this team from Vinton County. Chips with a kick out to Kaylee Ressler. They love to score. Napoleon's taken a lot of time with this opening possession. Chips will dribble out front to the left wing. Now down the lane, going to the rim, and the shot is blocked, but a foul. Chips went right at the 5'11" junior Cameron Zinn, who almost did a wipe block instead of going straight up, and that got her in trouble.
Yeah, nice penetration there by Sophie Chips, being a little outsized, but was not deterred to going to the basket. She'll get 2 free throws as Zinn picks up the first foul of the game.
Napoleon scores first on a Sophie Chips free throw, 1-0 on the Rupp Seed scoreboard.
Sophie Chips has started out strong in the last couple games. She's really gotten off to a quick start, kind of gotten Napoleon able to kind of settle in a little bit.
Nothing but net for Sophie on back-to-back free throws. Napoleon heads back to play man-to-man. Tegan Bartow up the right sideline with the ball. That's Mariah Davis. Davis going one-on-one, gets to the rim, throws it up too hard, and the rebound to Taylor Strock. Strock pushing it down the floor and will wait, gets it back out front. Pedroza tries to penetrate, gets it to Chips on the point. Thought about a three, gives it over to Callie Helberg. Helberg looking inside the paint, drives, across the key, looks for help, gets it to Chips. Good defense by Vinton County. 2-0 lead Napoleon. 6:33 to go in the quarter. Lady Cats really taking time off the clock on offense. Kaylee Ressler signals play number 5. Chips takes it out on the point. See who they look for. They're looking for the back door. Chips will drive to the rim. No good. Rebound, Kaylee Ressler up and in. Napoleon hitting the boards, and it's a 4-0 Napoleon start.
Yeah, again, nice penetration there by Chips to get the defense to get to her. There's another turnover by Vinton County.
Emma Pedroza shook it loose. Strzok up with the ball. Down the right wing. Taylor going one-on-one with a drive. Cut off on the baseline. Needs help. In the corner, Emma Pedroza saves it. Napoleon's got to watch the corners. Corey Kreinbrink says, let's run a new set. 4-0 Napoleon. Where the Lady Cats patient on offense. Pedroza outside to Strzok on the point. Taylor one-on-one with a drive to the rim and gets fouled on the drive. That one will go on Lacey Williams, the leading scorer from yesterday.
Well, again, I talked about one-on-one matchups. So far, it's been the point being able to take advantage of those one-on-one matchups to the basket. First by Sophie Chips, and now by Taylor Strzok being able to get to the line as she draws the foul on Lacey Williams.
Strzok free throw. Bingo. She hit 9 out of 10 yesterday from the line in a 13-point game. 5-0 start for Napoleon on the rough seed scoreboard. Taylor Strzok up, and that one won't go, and the rebound to Cameron Zinn. Vinton County comes out of the backcourt. Their big girls will handle the ball. Here's a step-back three on the way. No good. Emma Pedroza wrestles in the rebound. One and done. Pedroza dribbles into a double team and is called for a foul. Vinton County did not go down the floor. They double-teamed Pedroza when she spun. She spun into a double team, and she is called for the foul.
And that's a risky move because Cameron Zinn was one of those players, and she's already got a personal for Vinton County. She stayed back and got the turnover from Napoleon.
Napoleon may need help bringing the ball up the floor. Baseline right. Here's the lob. Back door. Picked off by Taylor Strzok. Strzok with the outlet up ahead to Chips. Chips getting it under control, and it's tipped out of bounds by Vinton County. It'll be Napoleon ball. Vinton County will check in Riley Ousley, a 5'7 junior, and out will go Tegan Bartow. Napoleon up 5-0 with an inbounds, right baseline. Strzok, deep right wing. It's a zone for Vinton County out of the inbounds play. Wrestler out to Callie Helberg. Callie sends it left side to Pedroza, out front to Kaylee Helberg. Keep an eye on Napoleon. Nope. Have they gone man-to-man? Nope, they're still zone. Napoleon likes to lob to the back door against the zone. Strzok on the point. Here comes Chips for the screen. Kick to Pedroza. Open three ball. Too hard. Rebound tip. Helberg battling and goes over the back and picks up the foul. So Napoleon getting a foul with Callie Helberg battling on the boards. Ella Rausch in the game, a 5'9 junior in for Emma Pedroza. 5-0 Napoleon start at the 4:40 mark. Riley Ousley will bring the ball up the floor. Napoleon in the man-to-man. They're going to set up a double ball screen for Ousley. Ousley looking for a lob inside. Picks up her dribble. Strzok with a lot of pressure on. Now to Cameron Zinn. Zinn working on Rausch. Zinn with a crossover, now a spin, double team to the corner. Ousley pump fakes but traveled with a basketball. Some early turnover trouble for Vinton County.
4 early turnovers for Vinton County, and that time Ousley had a shot on the outside but refused to take it, wanted to penetrate but shuffle the feet first.
Mercy held timeout for Vinton County. We'll take a break. 4:18 to go, opening quarter. Napoleon leads it 5-0. Full court press is on for Vinton County. Taylor Strzok with the basketball. Heads up the right sideline. I think they just want to push Napoleon's tempo up a little bit. They're coming right out on Napoleon with pressure way out front. Napoleon here, Strzok on the point with it. Swings it over to Kaylee Ressler. Ressler on the give and go. It's Strzok with a layup. She fakes the screen and then goes right to the hoop, and Ressler found her all alone for two.
And that was a total fake out to Vinton County. They were not expecting that at all, expecting Strzok to go and set the screen and maybe switch on that screen, and they were caught totally off guard.
7-0 start. Ball is on the deck. Scramble for the rebound. Cameron Zinn has it. Kick out three for Vinton County. No good. And Callie Helberg runs down the rebound for Napoleon. Here comes Napoleon. Strzok has Helberg. Sets for the three. No good, but she's fouled on the three. Going by was Lacey Williams. No, it was Morgan Bentley who fouled her on the three-point shot. So Callie Helberg to shoot three with Napoleon up 7-0.
Kind of surprising, I think, to Vinton County that Callie Helberg was ready to pull the trigger there.
And looks like we've got a media timeout. Callie Helberg at the line to shoot three after being fouled on a three-point attempt. Callie Helberg free throw up and in. 8-0 Napoleon start. Vinton County can come back in a hurry. They average almost 70 points per game.
I think this has caught them a little off guard, though, as yesterday they came out and just were all guns firing, and they've almost been on the defensive here at the beginning of the game.
Napoleon's defense has been just tremendous to start the game. Helberg hits two and make it three in a row. Callie Helberg nets three. She'll check out. In goes Claire Durham. Napoleon has checked Emma Pedroza back in. 10-0 start for the Lady Cats. Here comes Vinton County. Mariah Davis running the point. Got to keep an eye on Bentley and Williams. They are the three-point threats from outside. Here's the drive. Down the lane. Partially blocked. Rebounded by Zinn. Zinn loses it in the paint, but puts it up and in. Napoleon gave up the offensive board, and here's a flick from behind. Steal from Strock. Vinton County on the push. Out on the wing with it, Mariah Davis. 10-2, Davis for a three, and that's going to be barely off the rim, and it's saved by Cameron Zinn. Kaylee Rustler didn't go after the ball, and Zinn tips it in, and they get another offensive rebound basket.
Well, that's a killer because you had the opportunity to go get the rebound, but nice hustle there by Zinn to keep the play alive.
Here's the feed into Claire Durham. Durham kicks it out. Step back by Ella Roush. In and out. No good. Scramble for it, and Roush couldn't save it on the baseline. Durham with a nice kick-out pass, so it's 10-4. Vinton County has come back with two shots they shouldn't have had on offensive rebounds.
Sometimes that's what a team needs, though, to get started, and the ball hasn't been bouncing their way early, but here in the last two possessions, they've gotten some lucky bounces that have gotten them on the board. Now down 6, 10-4.
Grace Hopkins checks in for Napoleon, a 5'7" senior, and also in Sophie Chips back in the lineup. Here comes Vinton County down 10-4. Napoleon in the man-to-man yet. Here's the drive to the rim. Davis shot no good. They like to isolate and then drive you to the hoop, and the foul will go against Emma Pedroza. She's got two here in the first quarter.
And I don't think Kaylee Ressler got all the water that she wanted on the bench, because as soon as her behind hit the seat, Corey Kreinbrink was talking about her getting back in the game to take Emma Pedroza's spot.
Free throw good for Mariah Davis. So Pedroza will have to sit out quite a while here in this first half.
She was a spark plug yesterday for them early in the game.
We'll see how people step up off the bench. Mariah Davis will get both free throws. Full court pressure is on. Napoleon now without one of their ball handlers and Emma Pedroza. Strock will bring it up. 10-6. Vinton County on the run. Strock on the sideline to Hopkins. Grace Hopkins will dribble out front to Kaylee Ressler. Right to left goes Napoleon. Kaylee puts it on the floor with a drive. Puts on the brakes. Durham gets it to Chips on the point. Chips looking for a seam. Puts up the shot. No good. Durham with a rebound. Puts it up and is fouled. She'll shoot two. Claire Durham, another big rebound for the Lady Cats.
Tegan Bartow is going to pick up the foul. Her first, team's fourth.
All right. See what Durham can do at the line with Napoleon, a 10-6 leader. 5'11" junior in and out with a free throw. Callie Helberg checks in for Taylor Strock in the lineup. Critical point in the game. Napoleon has now two key ball handlers out, both Emma Pedroza and Taylor Strock.
I don't see Strock staying on the bench very long.
Durham will miss them both, and the rebound to Cameron Zinn. Here comes Vinton County. Zinn pushing it up the floor on the left wing to Mariah Davis. Out top to Williams, now to Zinn. Zinn puts it on the floor into a crowd. Kick out Williams. She shoots, and her three no good. Rebound blocked. Saved by Kaylee Ressler. And Napoleon will get the ball back. Down the floor, Chips. Pump fakes. Gets it left wing. Hopkins fakes. Drives in traffic. Kick out to Chips on the point. 10-6 Napoleon lead. 1:19 to go, first quarter. Here's Hellberg wheeling to the wing. Pull-up jumper no good. Rebound, Cameron Zinn. There goes Vinton County on the push. Zinn backs it away. Bentley, deep three, no good. And that one's going to go out of bounds to Napoleon. Vinton County doesn't waste time passing. They will shoot whenever they are open.
And like that little play where Zinn is dribbling down and right behind her comes Bentley. So all Zinn has to do is basically turn and pass. And no matter where she is, Bentley will stop. That time, significantly behind the three-point line, she pulled that trigger, no good.
Napoleon facing full court pressure. Strock looking to get it in, and it's grabbed by Hellberg, but she bobbles it. Loose on the floor, jump ball, and the arrow points to Napoleon. So Napoleon a little shaky with the ball handling early on. Taylor Strock got just a few seconds of a break. She's back in. 10-6 Napoleon with 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. Pass out to Claire Durham. Durham with the dribble down the right sideline. Gets the ball out on the wing, nearly stolen. Now it is stolen, and it's grabbed by Vinton County. Pass down the floor. Zinn had it knocked away by Hopkins. Kick over to Bentley. Bentley going to the rim, shoots, scores. 10-8, Vinton County with a comeback.
That's what we saw yesterday, was that penetration to the basket with contact.
Here's a steal out front. Davis takes it from Chips. Puts up the shot, and a foul on Sophie Chips. So Napoleon's ball handling is definitely in question here with some key fouls and people on the bench. Vinton County has cut the lead to 10-8 with a half minute to go in the quarter, and at the line, no, it'll be an inbounds for Vinton County.
Yeah, still on the floor.
They bring in Ashley Bentley, a 6'1 freshman, daughter of the head coach. Also in, 0-0, Chloe Habron. Ball is thrown away, steal, up ahead. Here's Taylor Strock trying to get it under control. Missed the layup, but called for the foul. That was Grace Hopkins tipping it ahead, and Taylor was kind of out of control, but threw it up anyway and drew the foul. Coach Bentley is not happy with the call at all. At the line, Taylor Strock to shoot two. With Napoleon up 10-8. Free throw for Strock. Swish. Napoleon ends the Vinton County run of 8-0. Kaylee Ressler in for the end of the quarter. So can Napoleon avoid turnovers in this game? Right now, the rebounding definitely going Vinton County's way. Strock, free throw, gets them both. 12-8 lead Napoleon. Vinton County with a lineup change. Number 10 checking in for Vinton County.
Addison Riddle.
All right. So they have gone 9 deep. And it looks like they'll hold for the last shot of the quarter. Mariah Davis just dribbling out front with 14 seconds to go. Napoleon showing a 2-3 zone. Davis with the ball. Gets a ball screen and an illegal screen called as Bentley wasn't quite set to keep Sophie Chips from following, and that is a foul on Vinton County and a turnover.
Yeah, Ashley Bentley and that 6'1 frame just couldn't move enough to get in front of that defender, and now Napoleon gets the last attempt.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. Strock, a long bomb on the way. No good at the buzzer. So we head to quarter number 2. Napoleon leads it on the Rupp Seed scoreboard, 12-8. Lori, let's go to the stat tracker from Estill Chevrolet.
Vinton County in that first quarter, 3 of 12 for 25%, hit both of their free throws. 6 turnovers, though, for the Vikings. Napoleon, 2 of 8 for 25%, but Dave, they hit 8 of 11 already in the first quarter from the free throw line for 73%, 4 turnovers for the Lady Cats.
And the rebound lead goes to Vinton County, 9-7 so far in the basketball game. Vinton County with the ball. Everybody at full strength. Starting lineups are back in. Napoleon showing a 2-3 zone. Or is it the 3-2 zone? It looks like maybe more.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a 3-2 zone. They're waiting for the TV coverage to come back.
Problem in the 3-2 zone could be rebounding. We'll see how Napoleon does. Beg your pardon, Emma Pedroza still out. Ella Roush is in for Vinton County. Vinton County looking inside. Here's the lob, and it is knocked away by Ella Roush. Taylor Strock up with it in the backcourt to Sophie Chips. Chips dribbling down the lane. Kick to the wing. To the corner to Ella Roush. Back out front, and the ball knocked away off of Napoleon. Vinton County, I'll tell you what, Mariah Davis is really a pest out front with her defense.
She's very quick, and she's an anticipator, so she even is quicker because she understands where the ball handler's trying to go with the ball. That time, ball trying to go back out to Taylor Strock, and she was quick enough to tip it out of bounds, but off Strock, so Vinton County will keep the ball.
12-8 lead for Napoleon. Left wing with the ball, back out front, into the high post. Zinn puts it on the floor, back in. Long three, no good. Ball tipped on the board, and Helberg can't get it. Cameron Zinn does for Vinton County. They get a new look. Deep corner left, here's the drive. Skip pass cross court, picked off by Pedroza. She's back in. Here come the Lady Cats. Sophie Chips, kick to the corner. Strock out to Helberg, and around the horn they go. Wrestler across the top of the key. Napoleon settles it down. Wrestler right sideline. 12-8 Napoleon, back door. Pedroza spins, shoots, scores. Emma Pedroza in the paint. 14-8 Napoleon.
That was a good scramble defense by Vinton County, but once Emma Pedroza got it inside, she had a wide open layup, but she goes to her strong hand, gave the defense a little chance to catch up, but she is able to finish.
Napoleon showing 2-3 zone, backdoor lob. Zinn goes inside and scores. They got behind Napoleon's defense. 14-10 Napoleon. Wrestler in the backcourt picks up her dribble, up ahead to Strock. Strock going to get double teamed, gets it away to Wrestler. Kick over to Pedroza, left corner to Chips, open three ball, drains it. Vinton County had to pay for their extra pressure that time, and Napoleon hit the open girl. Sophie Chips comes through.
Got through the double team right at half court, got it to Emma Pedroza, who immediately got it to Chips in the corner for the wide open three.
17-10 lead for Napoleon. Pressure out front, Lacey Williams gets it over. This will be over on the left sideline, Mariah Davis. Napoleon's gone man-to-man. 5:53 to go, second quarter. Napoleon has to be careful with Emma Pedroza's two fouls. Zinn going to go one-on-one, pulls up for a 17-footer, and it's an air ball, rebounded by Emma Pedroza. Up ahead, Kaylee Wrestler. Wrestler sends it back out to Chips. Chips to Pedroza, an open three ball, in and out. Rebound tip, Strock has it, in traffic, kicks it out. Wrestler will drive, back to Strock, open three, yes! Taylor Strock earned that one. She got the rebound, and it came back to her. Napoleon up 10, 20-10 in the second quarter.
Again, nice hustle off the boards. That board work is coming in and paying dividends for both teams here early.
Chips knocked it away, and the three no good. Kaylee Wrestler with a rebound. Napoleon on the push. Wrestler down the floor, lob underneath. Helberg lays it up and in. And a timeout. Napoleon, a little taste of their own medicine for Vinton County, Lori. Transition offense. They beat them down the floor.
Yeah, this is not the same Vinton County transition that we saw like yesterday, and it's just great that Napoleon's able to take advantage, give them a little bit of dose of their own medicine. That time Helberg is the recipient getting down the floor.
Mercy health timeout for Vinton County. Napoleon with a lead, 22-10. Vinton County with a basketball after Napoleon with a little mini run to go up 22-10. Napoleon in the zone. They're switching it back and forth. Mariah Davis, a nice backdoor feed. Hits Cameron Zinn. 22-12, Napoleon with the lead.
That was a nice feed because if she would have tried to go up with it, I think it would have gotten blocked by a Wrestler, but she decided to pass instead to Zinn heading to the basket.
Chips will drive, kick out Helberg. She's open for three. She nails it. Sophie Chips with the assist. Lady Cat threes falling in a 25-12 Napoleon lead.
Love to see that for Kelly Helberg, who is usually on the board work, and now she's able to get a little bit of offense going as well.
Vinton County wants the lob. They go underneath. Ball knocked around, and it's going to be a foul, and they're calling it on Emma Pedroza. They lobbed over the top to get it to 5'10 Morgan Bentley, and Emma Pedroza has to go out. It was a gamble for Coach Kreinbrink, and Ella Rausch goes in.
Yeah, and that's just, you're being in the wrong place at the wrong time, but with two fouls, you really got to kind of stay away from contact, and Vinton County takes advantage of it with a nice out-of-bounds play to hit Zinn for two.
Cameron Zinn right down the lane, 25-14. Napoleon ball, 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Kaylee Wrestler, pull-up jumper in the lane, nails it. She's got the pull-up jumper, and it's 27-14 Napoleon. The pace picking up here at the midway point of the second quarter. Here's the give-and-go lob underneath, and they will call a foul on Kaylee Wrestler. She was standing right there still, but they will still give her the foul. And is that 2 on her?
Just one. 16 foul, though, on the Lady Cats.
That was one where she almost needed to maybe put her body on Bentley. What else could she do? She moved into position to stop the drive and was stationary.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure there was really anything else she could do. She kind of arrived the same time the ball did. The ball was came in, and really they kind of arrived at the same time, so maybe even just giving her a little bit of room, but you don't want to do that underneath the basket.
Corey Kreinbrink talking to the official about it during a timeout. We'll take a break. Mercy Health timeout with Napoleon leading 27-14 midway through quarter number 2. At the line for Vinton County, Lacey Williams to shoot. Free throw on the way, good. Are they calling that a 2-shot foul?
Yeah, they did.
Wow. Pretty fortunate for Vinton County there. She was just turning and got the ball. Misses the second one, and the rebound. Kaylee Ressler wrestles it away in that position. Napoleon gets the ball with a 12-point lead. Strock with a spin down the lane, up and under, couldn't finish. Rebound goes to Tegan Bartow. Lots of bodies to go through there for Strock. Here comes Bentley down the lane. Her runner is going to be good. Foul is called on Napoleon, and it's on Callie Hellberg. Count the basket. Napoleon just not quite getting in front of those drivers, and this could be a 3-point play for Bentley.
Well, you really have to be aware in that transition defense. Morgan Bentley, she takes that ball, and she's going north and south with it. There's no east and west in her vocabulary. She goes all the way to the basket, and that time Napoleon just a little tardy on that defensive transition. Bentley
hits the free throw for a 3-point play, and Napoleon facing full court pressure. Strock up the right sideline. Vinton County just pushing the tempo with their full court heat. Napoleon on the wing. They're up by 9, 27-18. Left wing Hellberg over to Ella Roush, who's checked in. That's Chips on the point. Dribbles into the key. Kicks it to the left wing to Hellberg. Callie Hellberg out front to Kaylee Ressler. Napoleon taking a little time. Roush with a dribble drive. Out to Chips. Open three. It's going to be short. Rebound into the hands of Bentley for Vinton County. And she's going to roar down the lane all the way to the rim, and the ball goes up over the backboard out of bounds. She got bumped by Strock. That time no call. And for Napoleon, maybe a little fortunate.
Yeah, I think that was a little fortunate because I think she got bumped a little bit on the shot, which forced the ball to go up above.
Chips in the backcourt against the full court pressure. Behind the back dribble. Gets away from Mariah Davis. 2:43 to go in the first half. Napoleon by 9, trying to protect that lead. Ressler guarded by Zinn. Couple of lengthy blondes right there going head to head. Chips pass is not on target, and Napoleon trying to get it. It's on the floor, and they're going to call over and back. Tough call. Bentley landed on Ressler, which could have been a foul. I don't think it was touched by them. I think Napoleon tipped that into the backcourt. And Corey Kreinbrink arguing that it was touched. He's been on the officials a bit here. 2:20 to go. Vinton County with their aggressive play forces the turnover. Bentley looks back door, gets it to Zinn. Zinn to Bentley on the right wing. Looking for Zinn. They'll get it to her. Zinn up and under move and missed it. Gets her own rebound though and loses the ball out of bounds. Good pressure by Callie Hellberg. Forced that ball out of bounds, and it will be back to Napoleon with 2:03 left. First half, Lady Cats up 9. Napoleon looking a little weary here. Give and go to Ressler. Ressler out of the backcourt with a dribble. Takes it across. Ressler all the way to the hoop, to the rim, and a shot blocked. Taken by Bentley. Napoleon fans didn't like no call there. On the other end, Bentley, right wing to Oozley, who's checked in. Napoleon still up 9. Minute 43 to go in the quarter. Pressure in the corner. Ball gets away. Steal by Napoleon. Callie Hellberg is fouled in the backcourt by Mariah Davis. Her second. Is it 1-1 yet? Yes, it is. Vinton County just won't go away, Lori. They are full court with the heat on the defense.
Yeah, they're not used to being down, so they're trying to get back here real quickly, and it's going to be on the defensive end that they're going to have to get it done. And they've played some stingy defense, but once they put up the shot and Napoleon grabs the rebound, they're not just heading down to the defensive end. They're trying to get some steals off of those outlet passes.
Callie Helberg, big free throw to put them up 10. She has had a huge first half. Callie Helberg.
9 points, Dave.
28-18. Napoleon lead at the 1:35 mark of the quarter. One more for Helberg. That one off the iron. And the rebound to Riley Ousley. Here comes Vinton County, left to right. Out on the point with the ball. Bartow gets it over to Ousley. Pressure, takes it right wing. This will be Williams with a spin. Picks up her dribble, takes it back up front to Tegan Bartow. Bartow leaning in the paint. Throws up an off-balance shot, no good. Rebound to Kaylee Ressler, and she gets fouled in the backcourt again. Vinton County, even if Napoleon gets the rebound, they attack the rebounder, and they have gotten called for it twice now. And it will be Kaylee Ressler to the line. Napoleon's got to be careful with that, though. They've got to get the outlet pass quicker because they are staring right into a double team. So Kaylee Ressler with 1-and-1. Napoleon getting a lot of free throw opportunities here. Claire Durham in for Callie Helberg with 1:13 to go in the half. 28-18 Napoleon. Emma Pedroza already on the bench with 3 fouls. Kaylee Ressler, 6-foot senior with a 1-and-1. Free throw too strong, and it's off the rim. Ball knocked out of bounds, and Claire Durham got it in her hands, and she had it knocked away. It'll stay Napoleon ball.
Yeah, good tip by Claire Durham to keep the possession as Vinton County knocked it out of bounds.
And some blood on the knee of Bentley, and she'll have to come out of the game. And it will be Napoleon with the inbounds. So they are going to work on the leg. I'm surprised they are allowing her to be worked on. Now Vinton County is making a substitution. So they are going to bring Bentley off the floor. Got a floor burn and blood showing, so they'll take her out. Mariah Davis in. Does Davis have 2 fouls?
Yes, she does.
So they've had to put her back in. Inbounds for Napoleon. Haley Ressler out front. The ball is tipped away. Ousley with a steal. Vinton County comes up with the ball. Here's the drive. Shot up on the turnaround. No good. Rebound. Vinton County gets it back. And the ball knocked away. Zinn will drive the paint. Her runner, no good. Chips with this rebound. Trying to get out of the backcourt. Sophie Chips caught near center court and gets fouled by Zinn, who had a good arm bar on Sophie Chips near center court. And more free throws for Napoleon.
That's Zinn's second.
28-18 Napoleon. Sophie Chips will shoot the 1-and-1. Napoleon has not been as crisp as usual at the line. Coming in, they're a 76% free throw shooting team. Sophie Chips nails this one, though. How about that reverse kind of jinx there, Lori? You see that? They're not shooting well.
I saw that.
Boom, she hits it.
I'll have to remember that in the future.
Inbounds comes Addison Riddle into the game. Out will go Cameron Zinn. Tell you what, Zim is a tough customer. Sophie Chips has given Napoleon an 11-point lead and make it 12. Chips and Helberg have been big scores for Napoleon. A Mercy Health timeout for the Lady Cats with just 51 seconds to go before half. Napoleon leads it 30-18 on the Rupp Seed. Napoleon's going to throw some three-quarter court pressure on Mariah Davis. Has it stolen away. Strock comes up with the ball and gets fouled, and that might be on Mariah Davis. They pinched her in a double team, and Davis with her 3rd foul. It's double bonus free throws for Napoleon.
And it's going to be a double foul or double bonus because it's 10 fouls on Vinton County.
And Vinton County going a little deeper on the bench. At the line, Taylor Strock to shoot 2.
Lydia Nichols is at the bench ready to check in.
Your name again?
Lydia Nichols.
All right, and Taylor Strock hits the free throw. Corey Kreinbrink switching to that three-quarter court press, got a turnover. Taylor Strock, that one in and out. Rebound into the hands of Bentley. Here comes Vinton County. Bentley down the floor. Hesitation drive. Throws up the runner and scores. That didn't take long. 31-20. Napoleon with a lead. 30 seconds to go. Let's see if Napoleon holds for one shot. They should. Vinton County is going to try and come after him with pressure. Wrestler over to Strock. 20 seconds to go. Napoleon up 11. The pace really picked up in this second quarter. Strock just holding the ball. 12 seconds to go. Strock holding, now gets it to Wrestler with 8, with 7, with 6, Wrestler with 4, with 3, with 2. Wrestler step back 3, no good at the buzzer. So the Lady Cats do not get a good possession to end the quarter, but they do lead going into the locker room. We played 2 quarters in the D2 state championship. Napoleon 31, Vinton County 20 on the Rump Seed scoreboard.
Ashley Collins is with the leading coach, Corey Kreinbrink.
All right, thank you very much, Coach. You told me you learned never to doubt these girls. There's periods of momentum shifts. How do you sustain this lead?
We just got to keep trying to execute offensively. We got to the line a number of times, and we knocked down some shots early and got a lead, and I think we got some confidence. So we're doing a good job of getting some inside outs. We got to keep trying to find a way to keep scoring.
We know it was a quick turnaround. We talked about it earlier, but what do you like about the energy, about getting in there and not letting this be too big right now?
We got a lot of kids with experience that have played in a lot of big games, so we knew we were going to battle and compete. And fortunately for us, we knocked down some open shots, and we got to find a ways to keep getting consistent points in the second half.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Corey Kreinbrink's team has an 11-point lead as the teams go to the locker room here at the University of Dayton Arena. Stay with us. We're to the studio next. The State High School Basketball Championships Girls Division II continues here on Spectrum News 1.
Girls State Tournament Basketball is brought to you by Fulton County Health Center, Artec Communications, by Core Residential, also by Smithers Insurance, White Pines Golf Course, Saul Insurance, by Brightnet North, and by Jack Collins. All right, at the half, Napoleon the leader, 31-20. Lori, that defense has just been terrific for Napoleon so far, getting enough free throws to kind of keep them at bay. What do you think about Napoleon so far?
I don't know how you got off to a much better start, Dave, than Napoleon did. Their defense has been stellar. They really have Vinton County, I think, on the defensive side as far as back on their heels. And they're getting contributions from a lot of different people, which, obviously there's some of those people that you plan to get it on. But, when you have a Callie Helberg come out with 9 big points, she's already doubled her average in the first half.
Wow. Vinton County has put full court pressure on. They have gotten some turnovers, but it also has given Napoleon some fast break opportunities. So there's kind of been a risk reward there.
Absolutely, and that's a great recognition by Napoleon of being able to push the issue after they break through that first wave of getting the ball up, not waiting for that wave of defense to come back and get them, and really being on attack mode. And again, it's kind of almost giving Vinton County a little dose of their own medicine, because that's exactly what we saw them do against Shaker Heights Loyal yesterday. Making them pay for putting so many people in the backcourt with their press. But there are some other issues Napoleon is dealing with, Lori, that aren't going to loom well for them. Emma Pedroza picks up her 3rd foul, and obviously she's kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time, trying to get that loose ball. Gets called for her 3rd foul. Callie Helberg with 2. But on the Vinton County side, Mariah Davis picks up her 3rd, so they're dealing with some foul trouble on their own. Also, Tegan Bartow and Cameron Zinn also with 2 fouls for Vinton County. So I don't know what to say, it levels out, but both teams dealing with that foul bug.
Vinton County definitely going deeper on their bench than we saw them yesterday. Let's take a break, come back. We'll put our numbers together for the first half. Again, the Lady Cats leading in the state championship game, 31-20. Time now for our stat tracker from Estill Chevrolet Cadillac. No one beats a Bob Estill deal. Lori Radcliffe with the first half numbers.
All right, for Vinton County for the half, 8 of 24 for 33%. They were 0 of 7, though, from behind the three-point line, and that's a big part of their offense, Dave. 4 or 5 from the free throw line, 80%. 12 turnovers for the Vikings. They were led in scoring by Morgan Bentley with 9. Cameron Zinn right behind her with 8. 2 for Mariah Davis and a single point for Lacey Williams. for the Napoleon Lady Cats from the field. 8 of 19 for 42%, but 3 of 9 from the three-point line, 33%. Already 12 of 18 from the free throw line, 67%. 7 turnovers for the Lady Cats. They were led in scoring by Taylor Strock already with 11. 9 points for Callie Helberg. Sophie Chips with 7. 4 for Kaylee Ressler. And Emma Pedroza with 2.
Rebound lead goes to Vinton County 17-15. So Napoleon hanging close. Cameron Zinn with 6. Kaylee Ressler leading Napoleon with 5 rebounds so far. Coverage brought to you by Meister & Associates, Hawks Pizza, Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, and the Henry County Hospital. Lori, interesting. Napoleon has switched defenses. They've gone man-to-man. They've gone 2-3. They've gone 3-2 zone. We've seen full court pressure. Corey Kreinbrink throwing the kitchen sink at Vinton County in this title game.
Well, the good thing about, Napoleon is Vinton County hasn't seen them. So, if they saw them yesterday and that's kind of all they're basing it on, Napoleon has a lot of different looks that they can give you, and they feel comfortable in all of those different looks. I'll tell you what, I like that 3-2 against them. I know they makes them a little bit more leery in the rebounding effort, but they got a lot of length out on the perimeter, and that's where Vinton County likes to shoot threes. They haven't really been very successful because they've always had a hand in the face. The other thing that I like about what Napoleon is doing, I talked earlier about those one-on-one matchups. Napoleon is winning those one-on-one matchups, getting to the basket. Vinton County, in some spurts, yes, but not very consistent, and that's why Napoleon has been able to build this 11-point lead by getting to the free throw line and hitting down free throws. Yeah,
that aggressive take that defender one-on-one to the rim has worked out. And then the other thing will be if Vinton County reacts by throwing another defender to help out, it should open the three-point lane for Napoleon.
You would think so, and there's been a lot of people who have been already successful at that three-point line, including Taylor Strock, Sophie Chips, and Callie Helberg.
All right, we're headed toward the third quarter in this D2 championship. The D1 game still to come. We'll match up Cincinnati Mount Notre Dame, and they'll take on Newark in the championship. In case you missed it earlier, Berlin Highland beat Ottawa Glandorf for the D3 championship today, 45-25, and Fort Loramie won the Division IV title, 60-26. So we'll take a break. More to come from the State Girls Basketball Championship. Napoleon up 11 at half. Napoleon at half caught out here early, Lori. There was still 5 minutes on the clock. They've been out here warming up a while. Vinton County hasn't warmed up a bit.
And I don't think they're going to either. Coach is talking to him in the huddle, really preparing for the second half, so I don't think they're going to take a shot coming out of halftime. You're right, Coach Kreinbrink getting the kids out early, so a lot of smiles coming out of the locker room. They're feeling pretty confident, singing along with the music that the stadium has on, so they got to get settled in because this is going to be a tough 16 minutes here.
Yeah, Mariah Davis is not starting the third quarter with 3 fouls. What does Napoleon have to do, Lori, to keep this momentum and lead?
I like those one-on-one matchups. Again, keep Vinton County in front. Make sure they have to always kick out, and then, when you're kicking out to a high hand. So it's not like they're kicking out to an open shooter. So I like what Napoleon is doing right now. I like keeping Vinton County kind of on their heels, switching defenses, and I think they put another half together. I kind of like their chances come 16 minutes from now.
Emma Pedroza is going to start the second half with 3 fouls. They are keeping Napoleon in the huddle due to the media timeout here at the half.
Not something these kids have to deal with very often is media timeouts.
All right. 2 teams that have never been in this position before in their history are in the second half now of a state championship. Vinton County's first trip to state. In fact, this was their first ever trip to the regional this year. Napoleon got to state last year, but never got to get on the floor. So this is all new for Napoleon, too. All right, Napoleon will have the basketball, and they will go left to right to open up the third quarter. 16 minutes of basketball left to be played. Full court pressure on. Chips to Ressler. Over the top to Pedroza, now to Kaylee Ressler. Napoleon on the attack against the man-to-man. High post Strock with it. Will Strock go one-on-one? Puts it on the floor. Cut off on the drive. Backing in. Gives it off to Emma Pedroza. Pedroza out front. Over to Taylor Strock. I think Napoleon's got some quickness matchups they might be able to exploit. Looking at Vinton County's lineup. Here's Ressler with a pressure. Hand checked a lot by Bentley. Then she reaches in. Then tips the ball back in. And Pedroza gets it back. They're allowing a lot of contact right away to start the quarter. Pedroza with the dribble. Spins. She uses her arm to push off a little bit. No call. Into the high post. Strock down the lane. Leans in. Shoots. Got it. Taylor Strock off glass on the turnaround move. Puts Napoleon up 33-20.
And that's able to set their half-court defense here.
Sophie Chips knifes in to force a jump ball. And it will go to Vinton County on the alternating arrow. Napoleon took 55 seconds on that opening possession to get there too. 33-20 Lady Cats. Here comes Vinton County. First possession of the third. Keep an eye on Williams and Bentley. Bartow looking inside for Bentley. Slips it in and Bentley scores. She is a wide body and had the edge on Taylor Strock inside. Down the floor comes Strock. Strock will dribble down to the wing. Backs it out to Emma Pedroza. Napoleon's lead 33-22. Pedroza with a dribble into the paint. Down the lane, up and under, scores! Emma Pedroza kind of kept dribbling like, are you picking me up? And she took it all the way home.
And I think the defense assumed that she was going to pass it back out. Here's a lack of defense by Napoleon. Boy, they got lucky there as Bartow got inside but couldn't finish.
Missed the layup. Ball down the floor. Napoleon with a push. Reverse layup. Kaylee Ressler for two. Napoleon goes up 37-22. Here comes Vinton County right back at him. Skip pass. Ousley down the left wing. Three from Bentley. No good. Rebound tipped by Chips to Taylor Strock. Outlet for Napoleon. They've got some numbers. Ressler slips it underneath and it's stolen away. This will be a jump ball Napoleon will get. Good hustle by Bentley as she blasted Helberg out of the way to get the jump ball. But it will be Napoleon ball. Mariah Davis back in. Vinton County is upping the intensity with their physicality. Can Napoleon match it? Inbounds play, Napoleon out front. Lady Cats by 15. 5:47 to go in the third. Vinton County plays zone out of the inbounds. Into the key. Ressler, kick out, Chips. And into the hands of Kaylee Ressler. Napoleon can be patient against this zone, maybe eat up some clock. Pedroza, left wing Ressler. Kaylee out. Pedroza, deep three, no good. Rebound, Ressler. Runs into her own teammate, but still scores. Kaylee Ressler put back, puts Napoleon up 39-22.
And they're just getting a lot more activity off when that shot goes up than what Vinton County can control right now, getting a lot of offensive rebounds.
Williams caught in the corner with a wing. Here's the shot by Bentley, no good. Rebound, Emma Pedroza. Napoleon gets another stop. Pedroza up the floor. Napoleon running the floor. Kick to the wing. Ressler. Cross court. Strock open three. Bingo! And you can see Coach Bentley was putting a tee up even before Taylor Strock took the shot. He knew it was big trouble.
Wow, this is Napoleon hitting on all cylinders. They're playing with so much freedom right now. No one is really, obviously Vinton County is doing what they need to do, but Napoleon right now is just being the more aggressive team and really taking it to Vinton County. Vinton County wants to put a lot of pressure, and they're just saying, bring it, because we're going to pass over the top of you, and once we beat you, we're taking it to the basket.
Napoleon is not waiting or holding it. 42-22 on the Taylor Strock three. Let's take a break. Still 4:50 to go in the third. A long way left in this game. But Napoleon has outscored him 12-2 in the third quarter. Full court pressure on for Napoleon. Here comes Vinton County out of the timeout. They get it to Morgan Bentley. Over to Mariah Davis. Double team. Back to Bentley. Pressured. Back down the sideline. They go to Davis. Davis knocked away. Picked up by Chips. Chips had it knocked away and out of bounds to Napoleon it will go. Sophie Chips, just great hustle down on the floor.
Well, what Davis has tried to do is split the double team, and Sophie Chips has just really been relentless of not letting her slip it through and getting hands on passes. Then it's just a loose ball.
Full court pressure now by Vinton County. Strock working on Cameron Zinn. Kick outside to Emma Pedroza. 4:25 to go in the third. Napoleon trying to spread out the floor. Double team on Pedroza. Pedroza wheels it over to Chips. Sophie with the drive from the left wing. Crossover move, left sideline to Kaylee Ressler. Kaylee with a dribble out front. Napoleon, multiple ball handlers here. Pedroza working out front. Pass on the wing, picked off by Bentley. A little too slow on the pass. Bentley up ahead to Davis. Lays it up and got it. Turnover turned into 2. Napoleon will push it the other way. Here's Chips. Pass under to Hellberg. Lays it up and in, and she's fouled. Count the basket. Sophie Chips could have pulled it away, but the sophomore said, I've got a 2-on-1. Let's take it. She got it to Callie Hellberg. She is fouled. Count the basket.
Morgan Bentley picks up the foul, her second.
And we've got a media timeout with Callie Hellberg at the line to shoot for a 3-point play. We'll take a break. 3:52 to go in the third. Napoleon Lady Cats lead 44-24 on the Rupp Seed scoreboard. Out of the timeout, Callie Hellberg shooting for a 3-point play after finishing a layup. Coach Rod Bentley's got a decision to make, Lori, for Vinton County. Does he keep the press on where Napoleon is starting to get some fast breaks, or does he take it off? Well, free throw for Hellberg, good. 3-point play.
He can't really afford to sit back anymore. I mean, you're getting to crunch time. I know there's still a lot of time left, but holy smokes, you're down 20.
45-24. Napoleon keeps their full court press on. With the ball, this is Bartow out front on the wing. Mariah Davis, right to left. Bentley, a long bomb 3 and drains it. That's the first 3, I believe, they've made today.
Yes.
Full court pressure on. Wrestler in trouble. Gets it away to Strock. Strock's going to go deep. Catch by Hellberg. Going to be Napoleon with a breakaway. Feed underneath. And Ella Roush up and in. Napoleon barely broke through, but it was Kaylee Wrestler to Taylor Strock to Sophie Chips to Ella Roush for a bucket. 47-27 Napoleon. Long 3 for Bentley. No good. Chips with a rebound. Trying to get out of the backcourt. Ball is stolen away. And a foul called on the shot by Vinton County. Sophie Chips, kind of unfortunate. She got the rebound and the ball got dribbled on the back of the leg of someone for Vinton County, and they stole it. And it looks like a foul on
Taylor Strock, her first.
At the line, Lacey Williams, who's been quiet tonight. Free throw, no good. 47-27, Napoleon lead with 3 minutes to go in the third. Emma Pedroza heads to the scorer's table. Williams will miss them both. Callie Hellberg with a rebound. Napoleon has to watch out for people coming from behind. There's a reach-in foul in the back court on Vinton County. It's only their second, so the 1-and-1 a long ways away.
I think that was a frustration foul by Lacey Williams. She just went to the free throw line, missed 2 free throws, and she was on a beeline right for whoever had the ball to see if she could get it back.
Full court pressure by Vinton County. Napoleon trying to get it in. Wrestler looking, gets it in to Callie Hellberg, back to Kaylee Wrestler. Wrestler, outlet pass over to Pedroza, down the left sideline. Pedroza's going to get double teamed, gets it away. Strock, 3 from the corner, drains it. Coach Bentley shaking his head like every time we double team, they kill us with a 3. 50-27 Napoleon. Here's the drive. Bartow in traffic down the lane and gets fouled by Callie Hellberg. Napoleon did not get her stopped on the drive. That'll be 2 for Bartow and for Callie Hellberg.
Her third.
That's an issue with 2:35 to go. Bartow at the line. Her team down 50-27. Free throw up and in. This is a way for them to get back, scoring with the clock stopped. Coverage today brought to you by Baton Stevens Body Shop, Kurt's Ace Hardware, Darlene Steiner, State Farm Insurance, and Midwest Community Federal Credit. Outlet pass, Wrestler up ahead to Strock. Napoleon's got some numbers. Roush, baseline jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound, battling with Bentley. Bentley up ahead. This will be a breakaway for Zinn, and missed it. And a foul called on Strock. Taylor got out of the way, and Zinn tripped over her once she finished her shot. That's a tough call.
Ooh. Yeah.
Taylor was backing out. They were going to let her have the layup. She missed it, and she tripped over Strock after she got out of bounds.
It's hard to foul when you're on the floor.
Zinn at the line. Free throw, no good.
I'll tell you what, Vinton County's really punching themselves in the gut with some of these missed free throws.
50-29. Napoleon with a lead, 2:20 to go. Vinton County is not going to go away. Napoleon will have to handle pressure in their face for another 10 minutes plus. Cameron Zinn, free throw, missed them both. Rebound, Taylor Strock. And here comes the double team. Strock gets through. Up ahead pass. Napoleon with some numbers. Pedroza will back it away. Taylor Strock's fourth rebound. Skip pass cross court. Wrestler over to Taylor Strock. 2:06 to go in the third. Emma Pedroza, pressure. Now to Callie Hellberg. Over to Chips. Napoleon playing keep away. Handoff over to Wrestler, and they are bodying up with Napoleon all the way. They've got to protect. There's a double team. Wrestler getting clobbered. No call. Now they get the call. It was just Vinton County being very, very aggressive.
Yeah.
Hand check, bump, hand check. And they call it, and that will be their third.
But credit to Napoleon. They didn't get rattled. They didn't throw the ball away. They held the ball. And they're taking the contact and then dishing it out just a little bit.
Strock with a reverse layup, and she gets fouled by Bentley on the reverse layup. That's a third on Bentley, and Taylor Strock will shoot two. That's an inbounds play Napoleon loves from the sideline. They put everybody out front near half court and let Taylor Strock get the inbounds and go one-on-one against the defender. Taylor Strock free throw, boom. Boy, Taylor Strock coming up big for Napoleon in the championship.
20 points so far for Strock.
Free throw good. Both free throws good. Napoleon up 52-29. Here comes Vinton County. Handoff out front. Bentley trying to turn the corner. Gets to the rim and scores. Just good dribble pressure, and they get it to go. Wrestler with the ball in the backcourt. Up ahead. Napoleon's got a 3-on-2. Down to the corner. Callie Hellberg out to Chips. Chips to Pedroza. Open three. No good. Rebound. Bentley has it. Minute 16 to go in the quarter. Here comes Vinton County down 52-31. On the attack. Backdoor pass. Zinn shoots. Fouled by Kaylee Wrestler. Vinton County keeps coming at you. And Cameron Zinn will shoot 4-2.
That was a heck of a pass there by Bartow to hit down low to hit Zinn underneath the basket.
Cameron Zinn free throw, no good. Napoleon lead 52-31, 1:08 to go in the third. Cameron Zinn misses them both. Rebound, Kaylee Wrestler gets it back. She's got 7 boards. Wrestler with the outlet to Strock. Napoleon pushing it down the floor. Feed underneath. Hellberg out to Pedroza. Napoleon backs it away with 55 seconds to go. Coach Bentley says, come out after him, girls. Wrestler over to Hellberg on the sideline. Out top to Chips. Chips turns the corner with a drive. Backdoor pass off the fingertips of Taylor Strock out of bounds. Napoleon being aggressive, turns it over, and back to Vinton County it goes. Maybe would have liked to see Napoleon hold for a last shot there.
I thought that's what they were going to do, but you saw a little bit of an alley, and they thought they could exploit it.
Vinton County with the ball, 38 seconds to go in the quarter. Bentley way out top to Mariah Davis. Davis with a dribble drive. Pull-up jumper on the way, no good. Rebound, Emma Pedroza's got it for Napoleon. Outlet pass. Napoleon on the push. Wrestler going to go all the way to the rim and scores. Napoleon goes up 54-31. There's no backing off Napoleon, Lori. They're going to the rim.
Hey, you got one shot, and right now they're taking their one shot that they have.
11 seconds to go. The ball deflected out, and it was Hellberg who tipped it. It went off of Vinton County last. Napoleon will get the ball back with a 54-31 lead. 9 seconds to go in the third. Emma Pedroza bringing it out of the backcourt. Lob pass tipped out by Vinton County with 5 seconds to go. Roy Kreinbrink says, be careful out there with this last possession of the third. Bentley goes out with 3 fouls for the last 5 seconds. See what kind of shot Napoleon can get. Wrestler down the floor. Strock gets away, lays it up and in. They did the same play from the sideline and beat him again at the buzzer. The Lady Cats go to the fourth quarter up by 25. 56-31 Napoleon on the Rupp Seed scoreboard. Welcome back to the University of Dayton Arena, where the D2 state championship in girls basketball is being battled. Napoleon outscored Vinton County 25-11, Lori, in that quarter. How did they do it? On the Estel Chevrolet Stat Tracker.
Well, they shot 77% in that quarter, 10 of 13 from the field did Napoleon shoot. 77% hit all 3 of their free throws, 100%, added 3 turnovers to their total, giving them 10. For Vinton County, 4 of 9 for 44%, not too shabby, but 2 of 8 from the free throw line, just 25%, added 2 turnovers to their total, giving them 14.
Rebounding, Napoleon, a 9-2 lead on the boards in that quarter, so Napoleon a +5 going to the fourth quarter. Extended timeout. Lady Cats are itching to get on that floor. 8 minutes of basketball to play with a state championship on the line. Napoleon Lady Cat fans on their feet. It will be Vinton County ball. It's not over yet. Vinton County, a team that can score in a hurry. Napoleon has done a terrific job on defense, holding him to 31 through 3. Napoleon showing their 3-2 zone. Bartow with the ball. Skipping it over to Mariah Davis. Looking in the high post, they've got Cameron Zinn. Zinn goes to the rim and scores. They got that ball inside. Full court press is on. Napoleon, Kaylee Wrestler looking outlet. Pump fakes, gives it over to Pedroza. Pedroza got to watch the 10-second count, and a timeout called by Napoleon. Mercy held timeout with that 10-second count against them. Napoleon will take a timeout. They lead 56-33 early in. Coverage brought to you by Premier Bank, Exceptional Motor Car, Ag Credit, and Meyer Badenhop Insurance. Napoleon with the basketball at side court. Kaylee Wrestler into Sophie Chips. Pressure from Vinton County. Napoleon bringing it left to right. Chips across center court, now to Taylor Strock. Strock holding it. Now with a dribble drive. Hands it off to Hellberg. Callie Hellberg double team to Taylor Strock outside to Pedroza. Napoleon not looking for shots right now, looking to chew up clock. Wrestler with the dribble out front. Looks back door, nothing there. Gives it up to Pedroza. Emma with a drive, and called for a foul is Vinton County.
Foul's going to go on Tegan Bartow, her third, team's fifth.
15 foul, not shooting yet. Napoleon with the inbounds. Pedroza on the left wing with the ball. Backs it away. Clock to the 7-minute mark. Left in the game. Napoleon down the sideline, Taylor Strock. They get Wrestler in the key. Kaylee with a spin, up and under, scores and is fouled. Kaylee Wrestler posting up, and she went around the best defender Vinton County has, Cameron Zinn. She'll shoot for a 3-point play.
Zinn picks up her third.
How about Kaylee Wrestler tonight, Lori, going for a 3-point play?
Going for a 13th point here.
Wrestler can't get it. Rebound to Cameron Zinn. Here comes Vinton County. Zinn down the lane. Spin up and under. Ball tipped. Strock's got it. And Kaylee Wrestler gets into a double team, and he gets fouled on the play.
Lacey Williams will pick up her third, and that's fourth, and that's a 1-and-1 situation.
This could be a long fourth quarter if they're shooting the 1-and-1 already. Here we go. Napoleon up 58-33. So Kaylee Wrestler going to the line. just missed one. In Napoleon, 76% as a team. They have 3 at 80+. Callie Helberg, Kaylee Ressler, Taylor Strock. Kaylee Ressler for 1-1. Free throw is good. Lady Cats build it to 59-33.
It's going to be one of their higher output point outputs for the year.
Looking for where Napoleon on the tournament trail. They haven't had this many points. Ressler gets them both. Napoleon up 60-33. Here comes Vinton County. 6.5 to go. Bartow with a drive. Her runner up, no good. Emma Pedroza with a rebound. Gets the outlet to Sophie Chips. Napoleon's ability. Oh, there's a steal in the backcourt. Layup by Bentley, no good. Chips gets the rebound back. Gets the outlet pass. Down the floor, Napoleon's got some numbers. Kick to the wing. Strock will drive, goes up with the left hand and gets fouled on the drive. Taylor Strock will shoot 2 with 6:16 left to go. Napoleon up 60-33. Foul will go against Cameron Zinn.
Her 4th.
Well, Strock attacked the basket that time. Napoleon didn't bring it out. They want to take it right to Vinton County. Taylor Strock free throw, good again. Strock has had a sensational championship.
It's her 24th point she just put in the basket.
Napoleon's rebounding has just been terrific in the 4th, not giving Vinton County any extra chances. Taylor Strock for 2. The lead now, 62-33. Napoleon in the state championship. On the right wing, Bartow working on Chips. Sophie cuts her off. Look back door, they get Zinn, and she is fouled. Good defense by Chips, but Zinn made a nice cut to the hoop, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 for Vinton County.
Kaylee Ressler picks up the foul, her 3rd.
Napoleon might go zone just to protect against fouls later here. Zinn free throw, no good. And Vinton County can stare at that stat as one that has really hurt them all night.
It's hurt them. I don't think it would have been a difference maker, but It's definitely hurt them.
Napoleon. Zinn will get that one. Full court press is on. Strock gets the ball to Kaylee Ressler. Up ahead, Pedroza puts it on the floor. Poked away from behind. And sliding with the ball, and a steal for Vinton County. Pedroza lost it. Here comes Vinton County. Still over 5.5 minutes to go. Bartow, deep left wing. Napoleon guarding that three-point line. Nice pass underneath. Zinn lays it up and in. Good passing by Vinton County. Napoleon with the dribble out of the backcourt. Pedroza. 5:35 to go. Pedroza looking ahead. Deep pass to Chips. Chips underneath. Helberg lays it up and in. Sophie Chips caught it in midair and just tipped it to Helberg for 2.
Again, once you break through that first wave of defense, there's just not the numbers there that Vinton County needs to do to prevent the attack, and Napoleon does the great job with Sophie Chips to Callie Helberg for the 2.
64-36 Napoleon. Bartow in the lane. Kicks it out. Williams open 3 ball. No good. Rebound Taylor Strock. Strock with 6 rebounds. Out ahead pass. Kaylee Ressler. Under 5 minutes to go, and a reach-in foul on Vinton County, and that's 4 on Keegan Bartow.
I think everybody on the starting lineup has 3 fouls, and Bartow, Williams, and Zinn all have 4.
How many double-figure scores for Napoleon as Kaylee Ressler shoots the 1-and-1? This will be the last 1-and-1. It'll be double bonus after this. Free throw for Kaylee Ressler, rims out. Rebound to Bentley. Here comes Vinton County. Bentley down the lane with a drive. Puts up the runner, no good. Rebound, Cameron Zinn. Back up, no good. Bentley battling with Ressler for the rebound. Bentley takes it away and scores. They just wouldn't go away. Napoleon gives up 2. Lady Cat ball. Now they back it away. Napoleon up 64-38. 4:33 to go in the game. The next fouls on anybody for Vinton County can be critical. Lady Cats handling the ball. Ressler on the sideline with a drive. Her runner off glass, and she is fouled. Kaylee Ressler to the line to shoot 2. Foul will go on Mariah Taylor.
Mariah Davis picks up her 4th. That's the double bonus now for Napoleon.
Kaylee Ressler shoots 2 with Napoleon up 64-38. Lady Cats bring it in, 65-38. If Vinton County keeps fouling, Napoleon could get up to 80 points in this game. Lacey Williams has checked out of the game, gets a hug from Coach Bentley, and we may see more of that. Free throw, both good for Kaylee Ressler. 66-38. Napoleon had the dream to go to state last year. They got there but didn't get to play. Shot is up, no good. Cameron Zinn saves the ball for Vinton County. Bentley for 3, got it. A late 3. Down the floor, Pedroza with the ball. Back to Ressler, 66-41. Napoleon with the lead. Outlet up the floor. Strock whips it underneath. Callie Hellberg, reverse layup for 2 more. And if they're going to keep pressing, Napoleon's going to keep scoring. 68-41 Napoleon.
Absolutely. They're just taking advantage of the aggressiveness by the Vikings.
We're halfway home in the 4th. Under 4 minutes. Zinn with the ball. Steps out. Dribbles. Can't get away from Chips. Ousley gets it over to Mariah Davis. 68-41 Napoleon. Davis, nice move to the hoop. No good. Rebound, and it's going to be an over the back on Cameron Zinn, who was fouled out of the game. And it will be Kaylee Ressler going to the line. And it's now up to the coach for Vinton County, Lori, with a 27-point lead when he wants to take starters out, because Napoleon has this game. And we have a timeout, media timeout. Lady Cats up 68-41, shooting free throws after a Mercy Health timeout. Napoleon Lady Cat fans are on their feet that whole timeout. They were leading the cheers with Andy Ham leading the Napoleon cheer. The AD down on the floor here. Kaylee Ressler free throw good. Napoleon now a 69-41 lead with 3:25 left in the game.
Taylor Strock with 25 points to lead Napoleon. Kaylee Ressler, that was her 17th point, and Callie Hellberg with 16.
The 3 Amigo seniors coming through. Ressler gets them both. 70-41 Napoleon. Here comes Vinton County. Bartow with it out front, working on Chips with the spin. Shoots, no good. Kaylee Ressler with a rebound. Ressler with 9 boards. Outlet down the floor. Pedroza breakaway layup. 2 more. 72-41 Napoleon. 3:05 to go in the game. Napoleon pressuring. Bentley out front. They'll give it to Bartow. Her 3 is going to be an air ball out of bounds to Napoleon.
Dave, the only time that Napoleon has scored this many points in the game was early in the season against Bowling Green, where they scored 82. The score was 82-24, so this is the second highest output of the season for Napoleon.
And Napoleon is going to bring in subs. Taylor Strock checking out of the game. And all he does, Corey Kreinbrink with a big hug. Kaylee Ressler's going out. Callie Helver gets a big hug from Coach Kreinbrink. And Kaylee Ressler, too. They are all 3, Coach, I apologize for this statement, towering over Coach Kreinbrink as he hugs them. And it's a good thing he's got that length. Napoleon with the basketball, 72-41 Napoleon. Lady Cats with Ella Roush with the ball, pressured out front. Ball tipped away, grabbed by Roush. Gets it in the hands of Emma Pedroza. Napoleon with 2:37 left to go. A few starters still in for Vinton County. Claire Durham in the game. Chips. Emma Pedroza. Grace Hopkins. Pedroza gets loose with a spin in the paint. Kick out over to Grace Hopkins. Lob underneath to Roush. Roush out front. Pedroza to Hopkins for 3. No good. Grace runs it down and saves the possession for Napoleon. Lady Cats keep the basketball. Out on the wing. Sophie Chips with the basketball. Takes it over to Pedroza. Under 2 minutes to go. Feed to Durham. Durham is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Claire Durham going to the line. I lost my notebook in the level down below. Thank you to that person that retrieved it. At the line, Claire Durham, free throw, rolls good. 3 more subs. Alyssa Jackson in the game. Ella Griffith and Hallie Good. And out goes Emma Pedroza and Sophie Chips. The underclassmen getting hugs. And Ella Roush too. Free throw no good on this one. Bentley with a rebound. Vinton County bringing it down the floor. Under 2 minutes left. Long bomb 3, no good. Battle on the rebound. Grabbed by Vinton County. Kick out to the corner. They move the ball around. In the corner 3 for Vinton County, and good. Lydia Nichols hits, and a timeout taken, I believe, but it is for a substitution with 1:35 to go. Lady Cats lead it 73-44. The state championship is going back to the River City. And we've got a timeout from Mercy Health. We'll keep it here, Lori. Unbelievable performance. Number one objective was, what were you going to do with this team that averages 70 a game? What does Napoleon do? Holds them to 44.
It's all about defense, and it's been that way from the beginning of the season for Napoleon. They can rely on that defense. The offense has been, not necessarily tonight because they have over 70 points on the board, but the offense has been kind of hit or miss different points of the season, but that defense has remained constant, and it really doesn't matter what defense Coach Kreinbrink calls. It's just they are comfortable in any single defense they play. They've kept offenses off kilter a little bit, and it's happened tonight against Vinton County, who looked like gangbusters yesterday against Shaker Heights.
A lot of tears coming down for that Vinton County team there. Full court pressing. Napoleon trying to get the ball in. Grace Hopkins pressured and gets fouled in the back court. And here comes Ashley Bentley in to replace her senior sister, Morgan Bentley. Both daughters of the head coach, Rod Bentley. It didn't turn out for Vinton County like they wanted. This will be double bonus free throws for Grace Hopkins. But what a run they've had. 26-1, first ever trip to the regional, first ever trip to state. Hopkins, free throw good. Grace Hopkins in the scoring column at state. Ashley Bentley gets a hug for her sister Morgan. 1,500 plus points and a hug from her dad too. The emotions of state. Grace Hopkins in and out with that one, and Ashley Bentley with a rebound. Here comes Vinton County, 1:30 left to go. Napoleon up 74-44 in a state championship. Ashley Bentley turnaround no good. Claire Durham with a rebound. Napoleon just has been terrific on the board second half. Grace Hopkins running the point up the right sideline. 1:12 on the clock. Hopkins had it knocked away, and then a reach-in foul on Vinton County on Lydia Nichols will send Grace Hopkins to the line for double bonus free throws. Napoleon's got some more people ready to check in.
Some of these young kids on the state floor.
Grace Hopkins free throw good. All right. Checking out are Alyssa Jackson, Hallie Good, and Ella Griffith, seniors for Coach Corey Kreinbrink. Checking in, Olivia Bump, a junior. Ella Tassler, a 5'11 freshman in. 6-foot freshman. Mighty proud grandpa we caught out in the parking lot out there. Came down to watch them play. And there's Grace Hopkins, senior, checking out. Checking in is Carly Sonnenberg, a sophomore. 1:05 left to go in the game. Napoleon up 76-44. Napoleon fans are clapping already. Vinton County with a basketball. In the deep corner right, ball deflected out. And Bump knocked it away. And it's off of Vinton County. Reagan Badenhop in the game too, a junior for Napoleon. Carly Sonnenberg brings it up. Under a minute left to go. Napoleon up by 32 in the title game. Out front, Olivia Bump looking inside. Gets it on the wing. This will be Reagan Badenhop. Round the screen comes Tassler. The future of Napoleon on the floor right now. Durham, kick out. Bump will shoot from long range. No good. Rebound to Vinton County. Vinton County with 24 seconds to go. Ball on the wing, and the player falls down with the ball for a travel. Back to Napoleon it goes. What a magical job for Corey Kreinbrink.
Yeah.
Napoleon holding the ball, 17 seconds to go. Sonnenberg right side. Napoleon fans on their feet. Tassler to Badenoch. We're at the 10-second mark. Left to go. Left wing Carly Sonnenberg. They want it out front. 5 seconds. 4, 3. Tassler holding it. 2, 1. It's over. The Lady Cats storm onto the floor. The state champions in Division II are from Napoleon. The Lady Cats totally demolish Vinton County in the final, 76-44. Lori, they had a great start. Coach Kreinbrink had woes all through the tournament. Gee, we can't start very well, but you've been finishing awesomely. Start to finish, they did it.
Yeah, they were just very prepared. You know, they have a quick turnaround after a semifinal game to the final game. So just a quick walkthrough and, not knowing what you're going to see. Obviously, this team from Vinton County was on a roll and had beaten some heavy hitters down through the tournament trail. But I'll tell you what, Napoleon came to play today. They were the more aggressive team, both offensively and defensively. We talked about those one-on-one matchups. They were the ones that won those one-on-one matchups, and it came out on top.
There is going to be an emotional gentleman handing out the state championship trophy. I can guarantee you that. The member of the OHSA Board of Directors. Right now, the runner-up trophy going to Vinton County. Great run, Viking girls, to beat Shaker Heights Laurel, who I thought coming in might be the most talented team down here. And Vinton County beat them in the semis.
I agree with you. I mean, that was just a clockwork. They just destroyed Shaker Heights Laurel, and but just not a lot left in the tank today. Just didn't have that same pop in their step, it seemed like today. And I give Napoleon all the credit in that because it was their defense that really stymied that offense of the Vikings.
Shea Pedroza hugging her sister Emma. I think there's some tears behind that mask of Shea Pedroza because Shea would have played on the floor here.
Last year, they're recognizing last year's seniors on Napoleon's team right now.
No, first of all, they're doing the state championship trophy. This will be Gary Kreinbrink.
Won the first state girls championship in Napoleon history. Presenting the Division II championship. OHSA Board of Directors member and father of head coach Corey Kreinbrink, Gary Kreinbrink, the winners of Division II, the Napoleon Wildcats.
That's Gary Kreinbrink, the father of Coach Corey Kreinbrink, handing the trophy to the Lady Cats, who are hoisting it high and pointing at their fans. And Gary Kreinbrink with a hug for his son. How proud must he be? Wow.
Absolutely. What a great family moment there.
And the Napoleon girls that are here from last year's state team are Kate Good, Emily Busselman, Shea Pedroza. They were supposed to play at St. John Arena in Columbus. Lori, we drove up that afternoon, and we couldn't get in. And we saw the girls from the first game out front crying. And Napoleon was back at their hotel room waiting to drive to the arena, and then they got the call. They couldn't come to play. So this team was playing for those seniors from last year.
Well, you heard Tim say it when you were talking to him that, anything that they could do to honor that team and to honor those players who obviously, of course, of graduation couldn't play today. And so it was a great recognition on their part, letting the kids go down on the floor and allow them kids to have at least some sense of what this is feeling like now for this year's team.
No doubt, no doubt. Maybe even cut some of the net down. That would be really cool. We'll see if that happens. Right now, pictures for the state champions, Napoleon Lady Cats, 26-1. They end the season on a 24-game winning streak. And we hope to talk to Coach Kreinbrink and the Lady Cats. We're just starting what will be a lengthy postgame, I can guarantee you. Brought to you by Snyder Auto Group. The final 76-44. I didn't write it down. I hope I remembered the right score. 76-44, Napoleon, the state champ. Oh, I hear a familiar sound in the background. Cool and the gang with a celebration. It was 40 years ago that the Napoleon Wildcats of Fred Church took home the state championship at St. John Arena. And they're still playing. Celebration 40 years later for the Lady Cats.
Yeah, just what a great game. What a great opportunity that the Lady Cats were given this year after the disappointment last year. And boy, did they take full advantage of it this year as far as, getting right from the get-go. And you think about early in the season how COVID had really kind of confused what was going on in the early season with scrimmages and everything else. And these guys put a lot of time in individually. And, and I got to I'll tell you what, I know the coaching staff gets, lets the kids have the credit, but these coaches have to have a lot of credit given to them because they kept these kids together when there was just so much disappointment. They kept them together. The individual workouts that they were putting together, and each one of these kids, you look at Taylor Strock, you look at Kaylee Ressler, you look at Sophie Chips, you look at Emma Pedroza, all these kids, they've gotten better throughout the season, and as a coach, that's exactly what you want. You want to be hitting your stride as the state tournament comes around. And I'll tell you what, I'm not quite sure Corey will agree to that they were hitting their stride at the tournament trial, but boy, today, they just put it all together. They played with just I don't want to say a reckless abandon, but they just felt free and easy. Everything, obviously it helps when the ball's falling, but boy, they were fun to watch today because everybody was contributing.
Everybody got into the game. And that's a coach's dream, number one, to get everybody in the game. And Napoleon, the score was 12-8 after one. 12 points, Napoleon after one, and they finished with 76. So they go 19, 25, and 20 in the last three quarters.
Yeah, and again, just when Vinton County was putting that much pressure on the ball, they put on a clinic, did Napoleon, on how to break a press and then how to attack after it. A lot of teams will kind of cringe when teams are pressing them and, basically back up, and that was Napoleon's. They just put the pedal to the metal. They're great ball handlers individually, and they showed that as a team. Oh, here is they're taking down the net.
I was hoping for this.
Yeah.
Last year's seniors, Shea Pedroza, getting to cut the net.
What a great moment for those kids.
Shea Pedroza now playing at Lourdes University, and boy, has she had a freshman year up there. Or is there going to be any other former? Yes, Emily Busselman's going to go up. Feisty defender on that team last year. Want to say a big thank you to the congratulations. Got two texts from a couple of great friends in Defiance saying, congratulations, nice. Lady Cats. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you, Coach Rodenberger. And Kate Good is going up the ladder, former state semifinalist last year, now playing at Defiance College.
What a great moment for those kids who felt they got cheated last year to be able to celebrate with this year's team and to feel part of it.
Stevie Rieger, I don't think is here. She was part of that group. You're going to miss some. There goes, I believe, is that Amberly?
I think that's Deneen.
That's Deneen. Can't see from the behind. Deneen Kramer, longtime assistant coach. And boy, could she play ball.
Yeah.
Went to the University of Toledo. There goes Corey Kreinbrink. Let's bring this net down. You're going to hear some kind of cheer. Coach Kreinbrink just took it down. Spinning it around, throws it. And there's another net they're going to work on the other end. So they let everybody take a shot at it. If we're going to get a chance to catch up with Coach Kreinbrink, I think he's going to make his way here. Coach Kreinbrink coming over. Lori, I think we might have to give that microphone, which you have then get back after not as much. We're hoisting it down to the floor. Coach Corey Kreinbrink, congratulations on a magical season you have taken the Lady Cats on. Thank you so much for a state championship. What a performance by your girls.
Yeah, I mean, we saved our best for last, I guess. I said if we played like that for the last 2 months, it'd be a heck of a lot less stressful for us. But we got some gamers, and we talked this morning, or not early this afternoon at our walkthrough. We've always worried about what's next. We beat Willard, and then what's next? Well, we got Bryan next, and 3 days later, then we beat Bryan, but then we got Magnificon next, and then we got Perrysburg the next day next, and then it was always the next game that we were trying to get to. We finally got to the last next, and we didn't have anything to lose out. We just wanted to come out here and relax, enjoy, and play basketball, and I'm so happy for the kids because for them to play well on this stage, they deserve it.
Lori said your kids played with kind of an abandon today, like they turned it loose today. What was with that?
We wanted to be relaxed and play loose, and whatever happened. It's been such a crazy ride the last really 12 months, and we didn't have anything to lose. We just decided to let it fly, and thank goodness we made some shots early, else we would have let it fly and missed a bunch. But we just wanted them to play loose and play basketball, and we really didn't want to try to press too much and get too gadgety. We just wanted to sit down and play solid basketball and be better than them. And we made some shots early. We got to ourselves at the free throw line a lot in the first half, and then that third quarter we really played well offensively.
You are a defensive guru, Coach, to hold this team from a 70-point per game to 44. How many different defenses did you use tonight?
As many as it took. I think we used a 1-2-2 zone a little bit, and we used a 2-3 a little bit. But really, I mean, 80 to 90% of it was half-court man-to-man. They got some kids that can really get downhill and really attack the rim, and they got so many kids that can knock down shots. So we had to. That was a challenge for us, and then they rebound so well offensively, and that was giving us some problems. And then we had some foul problems. But the kids just kept battling, and I thought we especially rebounded in that second half that third quarter, and that helped us really string a lot of stops. And once we got in the open court and we got the ball away from them, we started getting some layups and really started expanding the lead.
Yeah, you made them pay for pressing you tonight with your great passing and ball handling, getting those layups.
Yeah, they got really quick hands, and they're really aggressive on dribbles. That we couldn't dribble after a rebound, and we got so many kids that can handle the ball. They're used to rebounding and dribble out of traffic, and we just couldn't do that against them. So it took us a little time to adjust to that. And then once we did that, we really looked up, and we got some kids that can see the floor well, and we ended up getting some layups that really helped us to obviously expand the lead.
How about your three senior starters that played their final game for you, Coach? Taylor Strock, Kaylee Ressler, Callie Helbert.
They did a heck of a game to go out on. They deserve it. They've earned it. I'm so happy for them. Everything that they've been through and all the work that they put in, they deserve to play well in their last career game, and it's a heck of a way to go out. One heck of a career.
Coach, you're kind of the mad scientist when it comes to scheduling. You put up the toughest schedule in Ohio for your team, and all it did was make them tougher and tougher. Maybe talk about the scheme behind your madness there.
I don't know if mad scientists are just dumb, but either way, we knew we could compete with really good teams. I don't know if we could beat them. I certainly didn't think we would win as many games as we did against them, but we knew we could compete against them, and we wanted to learn against different styles. We didn't want to be able to have to play the same style and rely on that the whole year, and then we get to a tournament, and then one game throws us off. So when you play, close games together. You know, like the districts, the Thursday, Saturday, even the regionals Tuesday, Friday, and this weekend's Friday, Saturday. You got to be able to go back to a game and saying, you know, this team's similar to this team, and this is how we're going to kind of defend this, or this team's similar to this team, and this is kind of how we want to play this. So playing a lot of different styles against really good teams, I think helps you prepare for tournaments, if that makes sense. And that's how we wanted to use it. You know, the fact that we found ways to win a lot of those games and is just a credit to our kids and a lot of grittiness. I've said for a long time, I get way too much credit for the last 2 years especially. We've got kids that make plays and they've learned and figured out how to win basketball games. You know, I've said it so many times that we don't know what we're going to miss with our seniors that are graduating, but we'll figure that out next year. We're going to enjoy this one for a while.
What's the time frame for going home now? What's going on?
Well, we promised them to get Raising Cane's. So however long it takes to get here, if we don't stop at Raising Cane's, I'm going to hear it for a long time. So however long it takes to get out here, I'm assuming another probably 30 minutes or so, and I'm sure there's going to be a crowd outside that they're going to try to get out and stop gathering. We're probably looking at leaving at probably around 8. Finally hitting the road, and then we'll stop at Raising Cane's. I have no idea how long that will take. We're probably looking at, if I had to guess, 10:30.
Okay.
Getting back to Napoleon. Don't hold me to that. I've been wrong before. So that's my very amateur guess.
All right, Coach. Congratulations. We're going to talk with some of your assistants.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you, Dave.
Amberly Abbott, who is a former Napoleon Wildcat player and a very good one. Coach, congratulations.
Thanks, Dave.
What was it like as you were preparing for today, knowing how good this team was with their offense?
You know, Dave, we just told the girls to relax the whole time. We just had to play our game. Really, we don't have to change too much. Just do what we've been doing this whole year and really just go out and have fun. Go and have fun.
Why did the team have so much success against tough teams? I mean, you should have lost to some of these teams. 24 straight wins.
Yeah. I think, and that's just something I said after every game this year that we won against those tough teams, is our girls are just, they're so calm. They're so calm in situations, even when they would get down. Even, start of the fourth, we'd be down. They would just be calm. So I think that really, and the experience they had out there, and just, I mean, that really helped in those big games.
No doubt about it. We'll check in with Coach Kramer. Thank you, and congratulations, Amberly. Coach Deneen Kramer, Coach, you've been there the longest tenured coach with this whole team, and what a last 2 years, Coach.
Oh, amazing. Simply amazing.
To go, what is it now, 53-1.
53-1.
Why do you feel this team has been able to accomplish this?
They just work so well together. They love each other, and they just want it for each other.
When you talk, you hear that a lot, but what makes that happen? Is it that chemistry part?
I think it's because they've been together for a long time. I mean, they've been playing since 5th grade together, and they get along so well.
You were an awesome defensive player when you played, Deneen. You can appreciate this defensive effort of this team tonight, I think.
Oh, yeah. Defense it was amazing tonight.
And changing it so much. How are they able to change the defense so much like they do?
We have a lot of smart kids, and they understand.
And they put it together.
Yes.
Deneen, congratulations.
Thank you.
Deneen Kramer, one of the assistant coaches. Tyler Swery, freshman coach. And Coach, congratulations on state championship.
Thank you.
Tell me about maybe this weekend. What kind of thoughts did you have leaving Napoleon and with the team? It was pretty emotional from what I heard leaving Napoleon even with this team.
Yeah, it was awesome. Our send-off was awesome. And really it's been great all weekend. We got down here and we had a tough game that first game, and then we're just happy to be in the championship game. So we and Corey really told the girls, whatever happens. We're here and just have fun, and they did.
coming in, Dayton Carroll had the experience. They had been here at state. How did Napoleon overcome that other team had that experience? Was it the schedule that prepped them?
Yeah, absolutely. We've been playing tough teams all year, all through the tournament. We've had close games all year and through the tournament. So I think just that preparation has, led us to victory in some of those games.
All right, so Coach Kreinbrink, how did you keep him calm over there? Some calls over there. I know he was getting a little after him on that.
I can't keep him calm. That's the problem. He doesn't listen to me. So,
well, congratulations,
Thanks,
Coach.
Dave.
Thanks for being with us. Tyler Swery. We're hopefully going to get some of the players to come back out. They had to go and do some other duties.
Yeah, they had to go to the press room.
All right, so why don't we take a break? This is the Snyder Auto Group post-game show on 103.1 WNDH. You know what? Let's talk about stats. We haven't done the stats yet. Are you all set with that?
We are.
While we wait on the girls, Estill Chevrolet Stat Tracker. Nobody beats a Bob Estill deal. Let's tell you what the numbers tell and why Napoleon won the state championship.
All right, for the Vinton County Vikings from the field, 17 of 50 for 34%. From the free throw line, 7 of 15 for 47%. They had 16 turnovers on the night. They put 2 people in double figures tonight. Leading them was Morgan Bentley. Their 1,500-point scorer had 21 tonight. Cameron Zinn added 13. 4 points for Mariah Davis. 3 for Lydia Nichols. 2 for Tegan Bartow, and only 1 single point for Lacey Williams. All of those starters were coming in averaging in double figures, Dave. For the Napoleon Lady Cats, 22 of 38 for 58%. 27 of 37 from the free throw line, Dave, 73%. 12 turnovers for the Lady Cats. And they put 3 people in double figures, and it was all of their seniors in that starting lineup, Dave. Taylor Strock leads all scorers with 25 points. 18 points for Kaylee Ressler. 16 points for Callie Helberg. Also scoring for them, Sophie Chips was 7. Emma Pedroza was 6. 3 points for Grace Hopkins. 2 for Ella Rausch. And a single point for Claire Durham.
Napoleon won the Battle of the Boards 33-27. A team that was rugged and physical. Napoleon still able to beat them on the boards, led by Kaylee Ressler with 9 and Taylor Strock with 6 leading the way.
Again, it was a whole team effort, but when you can get that production out of your seniors, you talked about Coach Kreinbrink and how fitting it was that he could get everybody in the game. How fitting was it that those 3 seniors in the starting lineup could all end their career in double figures, leading their team to a state championship? I mean, it's a dream come true, and Napoleon, we're coming back to Napoleon. We're coming back here in the afternoon, state champions, and be ready to celebrate.
It started off 12-8. Napoleon has started off first quarters have
Correct.
not gone well on the tournament trail. The second quarter really is where they made that extension in the lead. It went from 4 to 11 at half. What did you feel were some of the things they did to expand the lead?
Well, first of all, it started on defense, and they weren't allowing Vinton County to get to the basket. They weren't allowing Vinton County to get any offensive rebounds. So it started on the defense. But on the offensive end, what happened was they broke through that full court pressure, and they were able to make sure that once they broke through that pressure, it was an attack mode down the floor. It wasn't just set up our offense. It was in attack mode. And I was talking to the assistant coaches, the ones that weren't on the radio with you as you were talking, and I said, I wish young players could watch that Napoleon tape as far as how to break a press, because a lot of times young kids, as soon as pressure comes, they want to kind of backtrack and they want to kind of get protective with the basketball. And Napoleon kept their head up. They were able to see over the top. They were able to space out, and once they broke through that initial wave of defense, it was a 3-on-2, it was a 3-on-1, and they were able to connect on it. And so it was just, they schooled Vinton County on being able to press and then break that pressure, and it was a thing of beauty.
When you look at Napoleon had only 1 day to prepare.
Yeah.
I mean, you went from playing a terrifically tough team in Dayton Carroll
Correct.
to Vinton County, a team that has a whole different style of play. And the ability of the coaching staff and the girls to adapt tells you a lot about both the coaches and players. They're just smart, adaptable, great players.
Amberly said it perfectly. They said, she's like, one, they play well together, but two, they stay calm and they don't get rattled. And I've seen it all along this tournament trail, is that they just don't get rattled. I remember looking back at the Berlin-Highland game, and they had the early lead on Berlin-Highland. Berlin-Highland comes back and takes the lead, and again, Napoleon doesn't get rattled. They don't get shook. They don't look like they're nervous. Yeah, they're looking to coach for some guidance, but they're willing to take a punch from another team, and then they're willing to give one back on their own. And it's been that way all the way down the tournament trail. It continued tonight, although they didn't need to fight back as much, because I'll tell you, they really took Vinton County out of everything they wanted to do offensively.
Yeah, this a Vinton County team that won yesterday 53-51. They end the year 26-2, but Napoleon 26-1, and on top of the state in Division II. More of the post-game show from Snyder Auto Group. We're talking with the three senior amigos who are now state champions. And what's it feel like, Kaylee Ressler?
I mean, it's surreal. There's really no words, but it's just like all the work that we've put in finally paid off, and it couldn't feel any better.
What's it feel like for Taylor Strock, 4 years of basketball?
It feels unbelievable. I mean, I think everyone dreams about this moment, and you think about what it would feel like, but really it just feels like so much more, so much better.
Callie, it's a long season, but it wraps up with this. What does that feel like?
It's crazy. I mean, I've been so emotional thinking this is like the last time I'm going to be putting on my Napoleon jersey and playing for Napoleon. So it's just so surreal, but I couldn't be happier still to end my basketball career this way.
State champs. Kaylee, how did you do it today? Holding the team down. I got to start with defense. This team averages almost 70 a game. How'd you hold them down?
Yeah, I think when we went over scouting report for them, we really didn't go over any sets. It was really just play the shell defense that we had practiced all season from day one. So we're a defensive team. That's what Coach K preaches. So just using what we've used all season and defend the three-point line and don't put them to the free throw line, and that's what worked tonight.
You needed some offense, though, too, Taylor. You kind of got them going. How did you feel about, getting things going on offense?
I think any one of us has a chance to catch fire, and it just happened to be me who was open at certain times, and we really feed off each other. When one person starts making shots, everyone else is, and every time someone shoots it, you just think it's going in.
The fast break was big today, beating that press. You guys got a lot of points that way.
Yeah, we weren't doing a good job the first half when they were pressing. We were catching it and trying to go past them, and second half we did a better job with catching it middle, squaring up, looking opposite, and just doing what we practice every day.
Callie, you were known for your defense, but your offense was a big plus today.
I mean, like I said, I was thinking this is my last game playing, so I knew that I needed to go all out today. But, I mean, I think we did really well passing today, they just got me open, especially, like you said, when they were pressing us. I just stayed back, and they found me when I was open.
The rebounding you got, this is a tough physical team. You guys beat them on the boards. How'd you do that?
We just boxed out. We knew that we needed to box out. We couldn't just go. I mean, we needed to go and get the ball, but we needed to box out first, make some contact. We knew number 32 was going to, give us a run for our money. I mean, she's a great rebounder, but we just had to box out, and we just got our hands on that ball.
All right, girls, so you have wrapped up the season with 24 straight wins. Maybe the toughest schedule ever played in Henry County or Northwest Ohio. What do you feel you've accomplished with this win?
I mean, I think just bringing it back to the community and putting Napoleon on the map, really. I mean, I think in our 4 years here, all I've really wanted to do is, we've obviously wanted to win a state championship, but help build the program for the future. And to see all those little girls who are all along the sideline with the ushers, ushering them away, but they were just trying to get our attention. I think that's awesome, just to help prepare for the future while winning games today.
You guys are the rock stars of Northwest Ohio right now. Taylor, when was it you felt we might be able to win this state championship this year? Was there a certain point you said we're that good?
I would say after we won districts, it felt like we broke through a wall. Districts was, the toughest part of the tournament for us, and When we scraped by those games, we played some of our worst basketball in districts, and we still won. And so we knew that at some point we were going to have our best game, and it happened to be tonight. And so it gave us a lot of hope that even though we weren't playing too well, we were still winning those games.
Callie, what was it like seeing some of last year's players come back to help cut down the nets tonight?
It was so emotional. Kaylee said this in the other interview, but they only really know like what we went through last year. So just seeing them being able to do that, it was great and crazy. I mean, we did it for them.
Lori, we wrap up the season with a state championship. Thank you so much for the work you did. You taking over play-by-play for me when I was down and out. Awesome job.
Hey, it's been a great season, and look forward to another good one next year. But, if we could end every year like this, Dave, in a state championship, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it?
To go from where we ended last year with that disappointment.
Absolutely.
We were in the parking lot talking to girls crying from other schools, and oh no, the girls' season is over.
Right.
No, the basketball season is over. To now, there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
That's right.
Maybe.
That's right.
I want to say a big thanks to everybody here from Tim Street all the way through his group. Thank you so much, Tim. And we had Tim on in the pregame show. OHSAA does such an awesome job. For Lori Radcliffe, this is Dave Kleck saying so long from the University of Dayton Arena, where the Napoleon Lady Cats have won the championship in Division II girls basketball, 76-44. The championship game victory over Vinton County. The hardware is coming home to Napoleon.
Kreinbrink.
All right, thanks, guys. Coach, congrats. First, I need to ask what it was like for your father handing you that trophy.
It's special. He's been such a big supporter, but we've been coming to state tournament for my whole life, for the past 25, 30 years, and it's a surreal moment right now in more ways than one.
We look at a roller coaster of a season, the tournament last year being canceled. You're chasing the unfinished business. You did it. First state title. Did it make it that much more special because of how the year played out?
We got such great kids. They just kept playing and battling all year. I don't know if it made it better or worse because it's the first one we ever had. So we'll take it. I'm just so happy for these kids. I'm so happy for our community. They care so much about each other, and they just work hard every day, and they've earned this.
We saw great shooting out of this group. You guys were opportunistic. The game plan obviously worked very well, but let's talk about Taylor Strock and how she just leaves it out there on the floor each and every time.
She's done that for her whole career, and what a game for her to end her career on. She's left her mark on Napoleon girls basketball in many different ways, and she came to play tonight, and a heck of a game to end our career on.
Thank you so much, Coach. Congrats. Enjoy that win.
Thank you.
Thanks, Camity. We are here with Taylor Strock from Napoleon, who is now a state champion. Taylor, how does it feel?
It feels so good. I don't have words to describe it, but it's better than anything I ever imagined.
Yeah, you put in a lot of hard work. You've been playing with the same group of girls since 3rd grade. What does it mean to win it with that core group of girls?
It means so much because we just grew up together, and this was our goal all along, and it doesn't happen to a lot of great players, and it feels like a dream. It doesn't feel like it even happened yet, but I'm just so thankful that this is God's plan for us.
Yeah, so, and it's been such a tough year with the pandemic and everything else going on. Just talk about how hard it was, dealing with all those extra things, not just basketball, to get here and win the first ever state championship in your school's history.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard. With COVID, we took a hit last year. It affected us a lot mentally, too. And so it just means so much to be able to get back there again after what happened. And, every game this year, I think it was also a mental game because we had so much pressure on us to finish what we started last year. And it just feels so good to just complete it.
Yeah. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for helping you get here?
I just want to thank God because he's the only one. He did it, not us.
All right. Thank you so much, Taylor. Thanks, Camity. We are here with Kaylee Ressler from Napoleon, who is now just recently crowned a state champion. How does it feel?
I mean, it's better than I ever imagined. This is something we've dreamed about for so long, and it's kind of the culmination of all the years of hard work. So just to know that all our efforts paid off, and especially to do it after last year. These last 360 365 days have been such a whirlwind, and we're just glad to get it done.
It's got to be a huge relief, a weight off your shoulders to be able to raise that trophy with your sisters.
Yeah, we're a family, and we're a family, so that was our whole motivation this whole tournament. I mean, obviously you want to win games, but with this group, we just love to keep playing together, so just each game that we won was just a blessing to keep playing together, so to win the last one just feels great.
What are you going to remember the most about this season?
I think just the way we always battled, and we did it as a family. We did it together. It wasn't always easy, but we stuck together and we got it done. And I love these guys forever, and I hope we made our community proud.
Kaylee, congratulations. Celebrate with your teammates.
Thank you.
It means so much because you can be good in 6th grade, you can be good in 8th grade, you can be good like your sophomore year, but I think every single year we just kept getting better, and I think part of that is we just really value our relationships with each other. We don't just care about basketball, we care about how we treat each other off the court, and so I think that also plays a major role.
I'll just use the old word that we've been using. It's been surreal. You dream about being in that situation, and to be able to do that. We certainly would have taken a 1-point win, but to be up in a lead in situation to take them out, they got the acknowledgement that they deserve.
It's just a culmination of a lifelong dream. I think we've talked about this since 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, and just to have it come true and in the way that it came true with everything that happened in the past year and it getting taken away last year, it's just all the emotions of everything that we've been through came out in that moment, and it just felt so good.
Yes! We keep saying it's unreal. I mean, I've been going to state basketball since I was little, and I'm sure these two have as well. So just having that moment, like watching it when you're a little kid and thinking, oh, I want to do that, and then actually having that happen, oh, it's crazy, and I love it.
Feels amazing because really that was just our only goal. Like that was our main goal, and so when you have all those other things that build up throughout the season, it's great, but you're always just thinking, okay, I want the state championship though. So you don't really appreciate all those little things that lead up to this point, and so I think that once you get to this point, you really just appreciate the journey and everything you went through.
That's how Napoleon's got to be. It's a blue-collar community. It's a blue-collar school. We got blue-collar kids and families. We have kids that work really, really hard, and they compete like crazy. And we need to get something from everybody. And we've got multi-sport kids, and we've got kids that really just care about each other and they care about our community. And that's how Napoleon has to find success.
Fireball. Fireball.